Booktube. This is Kelly. Thank you so much for watching my channel, Books I'm Not Reading. It might be a little early to do this video, but I still wanted to devote a whole video just kind of looking back on my goals for this year. I will make a separate video for my goals for 2023, which I am still in the process of fleshing out. But I went back and watched my goals for not only my reading goals, but also my channel goals for 2022. So I just kind of want to revisit those with you guys and tell you how I did. The first thing, and I've talked about this a lot over the year, is I had a high priority TBR. So for some reason for 2022, I picked 32 books to be on that list. I think part of it was that I had 7 books that I didn't finish in 2021, and so they were rolled over onto the next list. And I did much better on my 32 for 2022 than I did on my 21 for 2021 list. So that was really exciting. I'm currently reading the Saga of Gösta Berling. It's upstairs. I'm sorry, I don't have it with me. So I do definitely think I can finish that by the end of the month. So potentially there'll be 3 books left on my high priority TBR at the end of this year, and that those 3 that are left are My Name is Asher Lev by Chaim Potok, The Time Traveler's Wife by Audrey Niffenegger, and this was a more deliberate choice, The Oregon Trail by Rinker Buck. I wasn't able to get to some of the places that I would like to go to make a review video of this, and I don't want to try to remember from a year ago and then make a review video about it. So so I have 4 books left on my high priority TBR for the year. So in my mind, considering it was 32 instead of 21, I did really well. So I feel good about that. Some other goals, the outcome was not quite as positive. So I wanted to reread some favorite Pulitzers, or Pulitzers that I had a goal the previous year of rereading 5 Pulitzers. I read Now in November by Josephine Johnson, and I'm so happy that this book has been reprinted in America. This is one of my favorite Pulitzers, and I get to do this as a buddy read with Kim from Middle of the Bookmark. It's a great experience. And there are some other Pulitzers that I think you'll see on my goals for 2023. Let's see. I also wanted to reread some YA books. I did read a few, especially back in March for middle grade March. I read some middle grade YA books then, but yeah, there's definitely still a ways to go there. I wanted to read more poetry this year. Ooh, I failed big on the poetry front. I did read American Primitive by Mary Oliver, which was excellent. And I really want to read some more Mary Oliver in the future. So, but poetry otherwise was kind of a bust. I guess I read a little bit of poetry in Victober, as that was one of the prompts, but so I read some Tennyson, but did not do well on that goal. And then I also read, one of my goals was to read Shakespeare for every day of the year, and I finished that early, just to try to give myself a little bit of wiggle room here at the end of the year, and thoroughly enjoyed reading that. So that was good. Now, on to channel goals. Unfortunately, one of the things I've had to change over the last year is that sometimes Friday Reads doesn't get made until Saturday. So that's just life. That's just, we just, I don't know what to do about that, but it seems like the people who are still really interested in my Friday Reads videos are still watching them, so that's great. But yeah, definitely had to scale back a little bit on when it came to like what if I can only make one video in a week, which happens periodically. I try to make the Friday Reads video the priority, and sometimes that means I film it Wednesday or Thursday night, so they can actually go up on Friday, or like I said, sometimes it's a Saturday Reads video now. So anyway, hopefully that's still working out, and you guys can let me know down in the comment section how you feel about that. But yeah, so that was one of the kind of goals, struggles a little bit. I mean, my schedule just changed, my work schedule changed, and so that's why I wasn't able to always make a Friday Reads video on a Friday. I wanted to participate in 3 events that I have never participated in before. I cannot remember, I should have looked at my book journal. I can't remember all of the events I participated in this year, but I did participate in an event hosted by Catherine at Taking Tea with Catherine, and she did an event last January that was like reading books about books. I don't know if she's going to do that again this year or not, but it was very low key, and I did participate in that new event. I finally participated in Caribathon. So I was very glad that I finally got to join in on that, and would love to participate again in the future. And I participated in the temporarily last round of the Booktube spin, I think. I'm not sure if you did. It was Booktube spin number 5 at the start of the year. And so most, if not all, of the books on my Booktube spin list were from that high priority TBR. That felt really good. I had another goal to comment more. I don't know whether I've been successful at this or not, but it is still something that I just continue to try to work on. I still feel very positive about being able to respond to all the comments that are left on my channel. You should know, I love hearing from you. That is, the comment section is maybe one of the most rewarding parts of being part of Booktube for me. And so never feel as though it's a burden or a chore for me. I love responding to comments, and I've tried to really encourage people, if they don't feel comfortable leaving a comment, to leave an emoji or give a video a thumbs up as a way, and just to say hello. So I don't know how, again, I would love to hear from you guys how you think that's working out, but I continue to feel really good about responding to comments on my own channel, and continue to try to watch enough Booktube and make meaningful comments, I guess, basically is what I'm trying to say. I also had the lofty goal of wanting to do better on Instagram. Oh my God, you guys. Oh, Instagram. So I do really like Instagram. I was extremely fortunate in the fact that someone I met on Instagram who has a boatload of followers and who spends an incredible amount of time on Instagram, did reach out to me and has been helping me and encouraging me. So I'm not ready to give up on Instagram by any means, especially because I just, I love interacting with people, and sometimes people feel more comfortable interacting on Instagram than they do on a video itself. So that's really exciting. But anyway, I definitely don't feel like I really met the goal of Instagram for the year. I didn't have anything particularly specific. Like this month, I really wanted to post a photo every single day, and of course, you know, I haven't done that. So yeah, I think potentially I will have a goal of 2 photos a week on Instagram. Thank you so much to that very, very special person who has been helping me. So I am extremely grateful. Another goal was fewer movies and more time spent reading. So I'm gonna call this one like a draw. The other night I was like, I'm gonna read, and then Jason's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna watch a movie, and I was like, that's fine, I'm just gonna go read. And he started watching Last of the Mohicans, and that incredible soundtrack just filled up our entire house. And you know, the next thing I knew, I watched almost all the movies. It's one of those things where like some weeks I'm more successful at it than others. I think I've made progress. I've tried to give myself grace kind of both ways. Like, you know, it's okay to miss out on a movie that I really like in order to spend some time with a book that I'm really enjoying. And it's also okay to watch the movie, you know? So I'd love to hear your thoughts. This is kind of, like I said, kind of looking back over the last year, what goals I've completed, and yeah, how well I did. I feel really good. I met my Goodreads goal, which was 50 books. I read more than that this year. So yeah, so it's been a little bit mixed this year. It's been a little, you know, some of the goals I did embraced really well, and some things like poetry definitely need to become more of a priority in the year ahead. So I do want to let you know that towards the end of the year, I will be posting my 2023 goals, which I'm really excited about. Please remember to be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and I look forward to hearing your thoughts down in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching BookTube, and I will see you soon with another video.